Absolutely crushed. And if you're as old as myself and Mad Dog, you'll remember the commercial back in the day that used to say, when E.F. Hutton talks, people listen. Maybe E.F. Hutton, maybe today he's Brian Snitker of the Atlanta Braves. The reason being, ever since their manager, Brian Snitker, had something to say about them playing poorly, they've done nothing but win. He said he's never been as frustrated as he was. They shot themselves in the foot. So how are the Atlanta Braves doing since they said that? Well, after the Braves blew that 4-run lead and he made those comments, they've done incredibly well. Since then, they've won 5 in a row. They beat the Diamondbacks on Wednesday to avoid a 3-game sweep. They then swept the Rockies in Coors Field, and I know Chris says you got to kind of throw those games out. But a win is a win, and they're 5 in a row in terms of winning. The Braves scored 36 runs during their season-high 5-game win streak. Ronald Acuna Jr., he's hot. 5 runs in 4 games during that win streak. Atlanta has moved over 500 for just the second time this season. Remember all of last year how it took them forever to get over 500? Well, they've already done it here as we sit in the early part of June. They have a favorable schedule over the next 2 weeks also. 2 against the A's, 4 against the Pirates, 3 versus the Nationals, and then the Cubs. So Brian Snitker talked, they listened, and they're moving in the right direction. If that doesn't make you feel old about E.F. Hutton, how about Big Papi's son driving in Manny Ramirez's son? Well, that's exactly what happened yesterday. David Ortiz's son, D'Angelo, drove in Manny Ramirez's son, Manny Jr. The two are teammates on the Broxton Rocks in the Futures Collegiate League. Both are 6'1" outfielders. Ortiz will be attending Miami-Dade College, while Ramirez will go to Tallahassee Community College. During their time with the Red Sox, Big Papi drove in Manny 29 times. The two were teammates in Boston, of course, from 2003 to 2008, and they won 2 World Series titles together, 2004 and 2007. And Yordan Alvarez has locked up with the Houston Astros. In fact, the Astros, about 20 minutes ago, making it official, they signed him to a multi-year extension after a huge weekend at the plate. 6 years, $115 million. The breakdown: signing bonus of $5 million, 2023, $7 million, then $10 million, $15 million, and between 2026 and 28, it's $26 million per year. He had 3 years of team control after this year, but the Astros are buying out his 3 years of arbitration. He is the 4th key player the Astros have signed to long-term deals since spring training, joining Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, and Lance McCullers Jr. He's hitting .556, 4 home runs, 9 RBI during a 7-game hitting streak. Congratulations to him. All right, the Seattle Mariners, they have won 3 straight series. That's good for them. They took 2 of 3 each from the Astros, the Orioles, and the Rangers. Now, the series victory against the Astros came right before Memorial Day. That series was in Seattle. Now they have to go to Houston. The reason I bring that up is the Mariners have lost 26 of 30 games in Houston since the start of the 2019 season. They don't play well there. The Mariners were swept in Houston at the start of May. Seattle only scored 2 runs while hitting .157 in that 3-game sweep. Robbie Ray will get the start for the Mariners tonight in the series opener. The reigning AL Cy Young Award winner is 4-6 with a .493 earned run average in his first 11 starts this season.